Hello students, welcome to my class once again. Today I am going to discuss the chapter number 16, that is means of travel and transport. Means of travel and transport. Page number 82 in your book. So in this chapter we are going to know the different types of means of transport and their advantages and their impact in our life, etc. So, without wasting time, let's start the chapter. See, the invention of wheel in ancient time and the modern means of transport, such as railways and airways, they have shortened the travel time between places. In the invention of wheel in the ancient time and the modern means of transport, such as railways especially and the airways, have shortened the travel and between the places. It means what? Invention of wheel and railways and airways, which helps us to travel far distance, and for that we can cover a long distance with a short time. Yes, not only do we have to travel ourselves, we also have carry goods from one place to another. Not only we travel ourselves, but also we can carry our goods from one place to the another place. Also, we can export our goods from other country. We can import our goods from the other country. Also, we can understood what I say. Okay. Transport facilities contribute in maintaining the quick pace of life. Due to the transport facilities, it helps us to maintain the quick pace of life. Now, our life is more quicker than earlier. How? Because of transportation. Earlier, if you want to go one place to the another, it took a lot of time. But now you see, we can go anywhere, any corner of the world with a short period of a time. Understood what I said? Yes. The world seems so much smaller due to this. Due to this, world seems so much smaller. Smaller in size? No. How? In which sense smaller? Because we can go anywhere, any corner of the world with a short period of time. That is why it seems smaller. Understood what? In that sense, it's called smaller to us. Is not it? Yes. Our country has various means of transports. They are as follows. Our countries have various means of transports. Almost all kinds of transportation system are there in our country. Let's see one by one. Number one is road transport. See, the road in India are two types, kacha and pakka or metal road. Understood? Two types. In village, most of the roads are kacha roads which are not leveled and are fit for travel on foot or by bicycle, bullock carts and tractors. Most of the village roads are kacha road. It's only fit for on foot or by bicycle, bullock cart or tractors only. Understood? Not for modern vehicles, buses, trucks. For vehicles, small vehicles, bullock carts and tractors. Understood? It only fit for this. Now, the farmers mostly use bullock carts to carry the goods to towns and cities to sell their goods. Farmers mostly use this village road to carry their goods from village to town. But understood what I said? Now, some farmers attach a trolley with the tractors to carry goods. Some farmers attach the trolley with the tractors and carry the goods and go to the nearby cities or towns. I hope that you all see this. Now, some villages are connected with pakka roads. Buses and trucks can also go to such villages. Some villages have also pakka roads where buses and trucks can go. Understood? Buses and trucks can also go to such villages. Pakka roads are mostly in urban areas where heavy vehicles need to match and tar roads to pay on. Pakka roads mostly you find in the urban areas or cities or towns. You can see the pakka roads everywhere. Understood? The pakka roads provide the means of fast and comfortable travel. Of course, pakka road provides means of fast and comfortable travel. All kinds of modern vehicles pay on pakka roads specially. So these are basically two types of roads we can find or we can see in India. Understood what I said? Okay, this is gone about the road transport. Now, rail transport. Railways are an important means of land transport. Especially, it's very important for India. Why it is? See, why railways are the most important transport? Because it is the largest in Asia and the fourth largest in the world. Indian Railway is the largest in Asia and fourth largest in the world. That is why the railway transport is very important. See, railways are an important means of land transport. The first railways train in India was started in the year 1853. Remember that, because maybe short question will come. When the first railway transport introduced in the year 1853, from where to where? Boribandar in Bombay, now it Mumbai, present Mumbai, to Thane. For the first time, railway was introduced in the year 1853 from Boribandar, Bombay, presently Mumbai, to Thane. Understood what I say? A distance of 32 kilometers only for the first time. A distance of 32 kilometers. Today, it is the largest in Asia and the fourth largest in the world. As I said, today Indian Railways is the largest railway in Asia and fourth largest in the world. Understood what I said? Yes. The railway provides jobs to the large number of people in comparison to any other industries. Railway department provides number of thousands of jobs to the people in compared to any other departments or any other industries. Understood? Thousands of people engaged in railways work differently. Understood what I said? To live their life. The Indian Railways transports carry passengers and also carry the goods from one part of the country to another. Indian Railways not only carry the passengers but also goods from one part to the another. Understood? All the important towns and cities are connected by the railways. Almost all the important cities and towns are connected by the railways. See, in our Badarpur also railway station is there. If you go to the Silchar, Karimganj, everywhere you find the railway station, because almost all the small and big cities connected to the railway. Understood? It provides a cheap and first means of transport. The most important thing is railway provide a cheap and first means of transport. That is why anyone can travel. Understood what I say? Okay. Now, superfast trains such as Rajdhani Express, Shatabdi Express and Janashatabdi Express have been introduced between certain metropolitan cities and other important cities. Some trains, they are also known as superfast because of their speed. Understood? They are namely, I know that you know that their names, the Rajdhani Express, Shatabdi Express, Janashatabdi Express, they are the superfast express. Most of the metropolitan cities and other important cities, you will find such kind of a superfast train. In big cities, we have a local train also. In big cities, we have local train also. If you want to go or if you want to travel for a short distance, also you can find the railways. So, in big cities, we have a local train also. Kolkata has an underground railways system called the metro service. Kolkata has underground railways, which is also called metro services, metro train. Understood? New Delhi is the second metropolitan city which metro services, and second you will find in the New Delhi. New Delhi also have the metro train, which is also called underground train. Understood what I said? Have you ever traveled metro? If you travel, then you tell me. Understood? Now, it has both underground and above the ground metro service. New Delhi has both underground and the above the ground metro service also there. And presently, Bengaluru also has the metro service, but not underground, above the ground. Okay. Now, in times of emergency, such as floods, famines, earthquake, war, railways carry meant and essential items where they are most needed. In times of natural calamities or natural disasters like earthquake, flood, railway carries food, men and supply in different places where the most needed. Understood? In this way, it helps us. The railway transport helps us. We must help the government to run and maintain the railway system properly. And for that, it is, as a citizen of India, it is our responsibility to help the government to run the railway system very smoothly and properly. Understood? Okay, this is gone about the railway transport. Now, next is air transport. Air transport. Aeroplanes are known as, air transports are mostly known as for their speed, is not it? Aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport. That is why aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport. You can go one country to the another country, one place to the another place within a few hours only. Understood what I say? Yes. It has made the world very smaller. That is why in that sense said it has made world very smaller, because we can go anywhere. For example, you want to go to the America, England, China, Japan, any country in this world, within an hour or within a day you can go. Understood what I said? India has a number of domestic and international airports. India has a number of domestic and the international airports also. The major international airports are connected by air with almost every major country of the world. The airport which is connected almost every country of the world, such airport is known as international airports. Okay. So most of India have also many international airports. Okay. Air travel has helped us to go to different part of the world. Air travel help us to go anywhere, any corner of the world. Understood? The airway also provide help during flood and such other natural calamities. During the flood or such other natural calamities or disasters, air transport help us many ways. They provide the relief or food items to the victim or to the affected peoples. Is not it? Aeroplanes and helicopters drop food items and other essential items in affected areas. Yes, we saw many times in the TV also. Is not it? How the helicopters help the affected people wherever flood strikes. Is not it? However, air travel is but unfortunately air travel is very expensive in India. Yes, it's not easy to afford by everyone. Understood? Air transport in India is mainly managed by Air India. Air transport in India mainly managed by Air India. It's a government sector, Air India. Along with and a few private airlines also be there, such as namely Sahara, Jet, Indigo. They are the private airlines also engaged to help the air sector or air service in India. Understood what I said? Okay. Next is water transport. See, waterways provide a slow means of transport but cover both the small distance across the river and streams and large distance across the ocean and sea. In compared to railways or airway, water transport is slow means of transport, but it covers both short distance as well as the long distance also. Small boats which help us to cross the river or lake. At the same time, ships cross the sea and river. Sorry, sea and ocean. Understood what I said? Now, big streams can play in the river like Ganga and Brahmaputra for a long distance. Big streams, so to cross the big river like Ganga, Brahmaputra, understood, to cover a long distance. The backwater of Kerala are widely used for water transport. In India, the backwater of Kerala are widely used for water transport. Okay. Ship can sail only in deep water. Remember that ship can sail only in the deep water. Ship cannot sail easily in the river because river water is not so deep like sea and ocean. Understood? There are many ports such as Kandala, Mumbai, Mangaluru, Mormugao, Kochi, Chennai, Visakhapatnam, etc. Along with cost of our countries. In India, many ports is there. What is ports? Like for railway station, for aeroplane, airport, for ships, port. Understood? Some ports such as Kochi and Visakhapatnam also have shipyards. Some ports like Kochi and Visakhapatnam have also shipyard, which build and repair large boats and ships. Where? Built and repair large boats and ships. Where? Kochi and Visakhapatnam. Okay. Ships carry all types of goods from one part of the world to another. Ship help us to carry a large amount of goods from one part to the another part of the world. So in this way, water transport help us. So India have almost all types of transportation, as I said, like road transport, rail transport, air transport, water transport, etc. India have all types of transports. So with this few discussions, this chapter is finished here. So regarding this chapter, if you face any problem, you have my number as I said before. and also particular time also given. By the time you call me and solve your problem. Okay, that's all for this chapter. Thank you so much.